junior, number 34, Eddie Moline. For North, a 6'3" junior, at center, number 35, Dave Rico. And finally, first start of the final lap, 6'6" junior, number 4, Casey Jekyll. Junior, number 33,
there you do have the starting lineups for tonight's action here from North and Sheboygan. Regional semifinal action for the WIAA boys. Action gets underway around the state tonight, Dave.
Yes, and well, the Sheboygan North, well, I wouldn't be saying that just yet.
What are they saying?
Overrated.
Oh, yeah.
Game hasn't started yet.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Yes, we will.
As we get ready for the center jump.
I hope that the kids took note of that.
Lucas Stauber in for the Sheboygan North Golden Raiders against Rose. The tip is controlled by the Fond du Lac Cardinals, moving left to right in your television screen. With Higgins with the ball, brings it to the baseline. Andy Rose, right side coffin corner. Back to Rose on the post up. Looking inside, takes it back to three-point range. Overplayed, taken away by Sellinger on the bust out. Here come the Golden Raiders. Takes it back, leaves it back for Lambert, and a foul.
Call a foul here on Drew Diener.
For Drew Diener, first personal, first team. Quickness is the key to this team from Sheboygan North.
Well, we've got our two buddies here tonight too, Mike.
Oh my. These guys, as a matter of fact, are from this area. They're from the Sheboygan area. I found that out.
How does the WIA assign them to a game like this?
That's a little surprising, isn't it? To the free throw line, Lambert gets the first. Gets one more. Well, first blood tonight, drawn by the Golden Raiders of Sheboygan North. Lambert's second is on the way, and it's also good. North leads it 2-0. 7:35 to go in the first quarter. Full bullet pressure being applied by the Golden Raiders. With the ball, working defensively against Bastille. Gets it up to Drew D. Carton, back door, here comes Rose in. Nice pass, cross court by Moline.
Transition game, here come the Raiders back up.
Raiders like to press on the full boat on this, but the Cardinals, a lot of quickness. Three-pointers off the back of the rim by Stauber. Away with the rebound. Fouls it up, is Stauber. Another free ball.
Still is their best outside shooter.
No good. Here comes Drew Diener with the rebound and a foul. The foul will go against Bastille.
Bastille. Not Teal.
You told me Till before the game.
I said Bastille.
First personal, first team. 7:01 to go here in the first quarter of action. All knotted up at 2-all. Corey Higgins works the ball up court. Takes it to the left side. Cross court, skip pass. Drew Diener, three ball. Good! Cardinals lead at 5-2. There's top the key. Lambert is good. Three ball. Ball gets loose, so they'll reset the clock. Lambert knocks the game up 5-all. Thus far, it's Lambert 5, Cardinals 5. Corey Higgins inbound against, once again, full ball pressure. Leaves it into Rose. Ball tipped away.
I kind of wonder, Mike, if somebody from North did not get a warning, and they should have. Because I believe that was a little bit intentional when they came down and slapped that ball away to allow their defense to get set for the press.
Well, the officials have to, if that's what they're doing, obviously they should be on this.
They didn't warn them.
Here come the Cardinals on the run. Break it easily. Rose inside. Casey Jekyll has it taken away by Sellinger. Here comes the push. He's a traveling. Bastille on the travel. Turnover number 1 for Sheboygan North. This team from North can put some points on the board, went over 100 twice on this season. Matter of fact, they averaged about, 75 per game, I believe. Casey Jaco working high post, top of the key. Brings it to the right side, leaves it off Randy Boleen, right side coffin corner. Diener at the 3, he's on the floor, no whistle. Should have been a call there as Stauber away with the rebound. Diener, when he was fully elevated, got undercut there. Should have been a whistle, nothing blowing. Works it to the Lambert. Ready one-hander's good.
And down went Andy Rhodes that time.
Lambert with all 7 of the Raiders' points here in the first quarter of action as they take a 7-5 lead. Higgins with the ball. Swing pass. Moline over to Drew Diener. He's a pull-up inside the three-point line. Good. Drew Diener coming off a 45-point effort, as we all know. Three ball gets nothing but error. That was Lambert. This time he was nothing but error. Again, transition Cardinals. Casey Jaco off the back of the rim. Good touch goes.
4 for 5 to start the game.
Another 3-ball. Rims for the Gold Raiders. Drew Diener with the rebound. Dave, a couple teams that are getting out and running. We may be in the 80s or 90s before this thing's over.
Well, that's where Sheboygan North would like to score.
Jaco, right side, free throw line extended.
Danny Schrum set to come in on the next stop whistle.
As Jaco pops out three-point line, works it to the middle. Little bump at the top of the key. Look at back door. Drew Diener. His shot is good. Drew Diener quickly with 7. Taken away by Casey Jaco on the outlet. Jaco doing a good job of taking away the passing lane. Push it to Rose. And a travel. Andy first faked that he was going to go to the middle and then saw Jaco pop out and took that half step.
Well, you just... I remember the one day.
Up off the Pines for the Cardinals, their normal substitutions here. Danny Schrum and Mike Koenigs. As Higgins and Moline will take an exit.
No, Higgins stayed in.
Oh, okay, so they're going with that.
They took Rhodes out.
Rose out, all right. This is a lineup they used quite a bit on Friday night, which we hadn't seen a lot. Lean-in shot is good by Reichert. And a foul. Foul is going to go against Koenigs here. First personal, second team. Cardinals with a 2-point edge, 11-9. As Reichert will go and try to finish the 3-point play.
Your KFC score, by the way.
But as
even though you won't see it too much on the graphics here tonight.
Reichert misses the free throw, but Stauber brings down the rebound, so the Golden Raiders reload. As Keene is coming into the ball game. Shot inside is good once again by Stauber.
And that, Mike, a 4-point trip up court.
Yeah, that's allowing that rebound off the free throw. Corey Higgins works it inside. Now goes to Diener. Has a partially blocked. They will get the hit to Jaco. His shot is good. Casey Jaco with the lean-in shot gives the Cardinals a 2-point edge once again at 13-11. And transition ball. It's Ben Fuller quickly now. And Fuller also in the last whistle for the Golden Raiders. Cardinals have to be alert for transition basketball. We're knotted up at 13 all with 3:30 to go in the first quarter of action. Diener swings it between the rings. Higgins, Koenigs, back to Diener atop the key. Pulls up, gives the Jaco. Nice head and shoulders fake. Running, looks back door. Schrum got away with a little travel, I believe, but we're going to foul. Danny Schrum shuffled the feet a little, no whistle, but picks up. And foul, I believe it's going to go here against Reichert. That's what it is.
Yeah.
His first personal, the second team foul.
Reichert is 6'3" junior.
So Danny Schrum, he'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Schrum's first, rims and comes out. So here, Wes Boland's got you on some new medication.
Yes, Gatorade.
You got to go to the coaching staffs now for help. Schrum second is good.
Well, you got to kind of figure if anybody else is more screaming and hollering than me, it would be them.
It would be a coach. Yep, that's probably a good idea. Oh, shot inside is good by Fuller. Bodies fly, no offensive charge there. You know, for this set of officials, Dave, they're letting a lot go.
Yes, they are.
Normally, they call everything really tight.
I guess maybe they changed their tune when it comes to tournament time or something. I don't know.
Got a kicking violation on the pass down low to the baseline against the Golden Raiders, so the Cardinals will come back to inbound. Drew Diener right in front of us. We're working off the end zone this evening. At floor level, gets it in. Casey Jekyll's shot is short. Rebound by Sellinger. Again on the push. Here comes Kane. All the way to the basket. Good. Cardinals didn't get back and cover him up.
They've taken a 3-point lead here at 17-14. And the Cardinals with a turnover.
And Dick Diener wants timeout. Timeout on the court. 2-4 go here. First action. The Fond du Lac Cardinals trailing the Golden Raiders 17-14. And our action today is brought to you by Hullen Carpentry and Repair, providing quality remodeling and complete home repairs to the area for the past 16 years. Call 921-6493. And Call Insurance of Fond du Lac. That is your independent insurance agent. Whether your needs are auto, life, home, or health, Bob Call can help. Because he works for himself, he'll work harder for you. Give Bob a call at 923-4020. Well, Dave, the key of the game thus far, you would have to say, has probably been transition. They have been able to get it some key baskets, pushing the ball, whether it be off a miss or a made.
That has long been the Raiders' things. And every time we do have a break there, folks, don't worry about those little pops. There's not much we can do about them. We have to switch away from what Sheboygan is doing, or what Sheboygan Cable is doing.
Okay, off the inbound, Ryan Kotzer's come in for the Golden Raiders for the first time. He's wearing number 44. That's him at the top of the key. They swing it now to Fuller, working the perimeter game. Kotzer to Fuller, down to the baseline. The far corner is Stauber.
They tell me expect Sheboygan to go to 10 players here tonight.
Bill Fuller works it perimeter, just rotating. Kane, left side, Coffin corner on penetration. Stauber tries, but good defense there by Kinnick, forces him to kick it back out. And Fuller wants to reset the offense. Kick it out high to Stauber, left side, Coffin corner. Here we go to penetration again. Casey Jacob might have got a piece of it, but a rebound shot is no good. Away with it is Fuller. Fuller's shot is no good. The Cardinals away with the rebound. Here comes Drew Diener. He's got clear line to the basket. Good. Drew Diener with 9 points here in the first quarter of action. Right on his pace that he's had. 3-point ball. Kane off the side of the rim. Cardinals away with the board. Andy Moline had the rebound, leaves it in the back court for Koenigs. Brings it across, swings it between the rings to Jekyll. Jekyll works it to the right, working off a pick by Diener. Now Diener steps out to get the ball. Left side, Coffin corner, it's Dan Schrum. Andy Moline working free throw line left. Again, Drew Diener to Mike Koenigs. Cardinals working a little perimeter right now. I wonder if they're looking for one. No, penetration here. Koenigs pulls up inside the free throw line. No good. Later at the rebound, a tie-up between Moline and Kotzer. Possession goes back to the Golden Raiders. Back in for the Raiders, Sellinger as well as Lambert. 44 seconds to go here in your first quarter of action. The Golden Raiders with a 1-point lead at 17-16. Sellinger inbounds the ball to Fuller, working it to the right side. Bounce pass inside, up to bang and a foul, and it's going to go. Yep, it's going to go against Fuller on a retaliation.
Yep.
Drew Diener with good anticipation there, takes the ball away, and Fuller on the reach-in.
Back in is Brian Bastille as Fuller comes back out. 37 seconds remaining here, first quarter.
And let's see now the Cardinals, I wouldn't be surprised, might think about looking for the last opportunity here of the quarter as the clock rolls now to 30. Trailing it by 1. Koenigs working it high hole, off his foot. Oh, just gets it before he hits the end line, sideline I should say. swing pass cross court to Rose back in the ball game. Rose high, 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Drew Diener, clock to 10. Diener with the 3-ball, off the rim, well, good. Dan Schrum on the rebound is good. Blocker, three-pointer at the buzzer, off the rim, no good. And we've come to the end of the first quarter of action here from the Golden Raiders Fieldhouse. After one quarter, it's Fond du Lac 18, the Raiders 17. And a tip is good. Schrum?
Yes.
Schrum on the tip. Up his 5th point. Cardinals by 3 at 20-17. Working high-ho is Stauber, working to the right side. That's Bastille.
Trey ball.
So it's no good coming from Lambert. And we'll go back to the Cardinals, I believe. Indeed it will. Cardinals lead it 20-17. And inbound the ball, it's Corey Higgins. The Higmeister is bumped and banged in the backcourt, and a foul. Should go against Brian Lambert. For Lambert, that will be his first personal. 4th team foul for the Golden Raiders, and the Cardinals will inbound the ball side court in the backcourt. Drew Diener with honors, having a little trouble getting it in. Got to find some movement, and timeout. Cardinals just lack some movement there, and that's already the 2nd timeout of the game for Fond du Lac, and that, of course, could be a factor in the court of action. Timeout in the court.
Yeah, the Cardinals are going to see that pressuring defense all game long, Mike, so they're going to have to solve that in a quick hurry.
Well, on that particular occasion, Dave, we just really lacked some movement. Nobody went to the help out at all, and Diener left no option at all.
By the way, Fond du Lac in that first quarter was 8 out of 12 for 67%. And Sheboygan North, meanwhile, was 7 for 16 for 44%. Cardinals in that first quarter with 5 rebounds, 2-6 for Sheboygan North. 3 turnovers for Fondy, 4 for the Golden Raiders. And kind of waiting for North to force.
Riker, nice block as Jekyll had a good look inside as Bastille pushes the ball. Now they work down left side, Coffin corner, kick it out to Stauber. Stauber looking low, nothing there, kicks it back between the rings to Bastille. Working top of the key. Works it to the right to Lambert. Cardinals man-to-man defense. Lambert to Bastille. Back to Lambert, 2-man right now. Now they kick it inside, low block, but they have to throw it back out. Sellinger with it. Kicks it off the top of the key to Lambert. Lambert works it left towards the baseline. Good defense there by Drew Diener. Forces them to reset the offense once again. Goes back to the point guard, to Bastille, and once again Lambert. Cardinals have them rather stagnant. Here comes penetration by Bastille. Goes down low baseline. Shot's no good by Sellinger. The Cardinals away with the rebound. And Corey Higgins on the walk across half court. Takes it to the right to Drew Diener. Drew working 3-point range. Pulls up just inside, off the back of the rim. And the Brian Lambert away with the rebound. Lambert to right side, Coffin corner to Bastille. Swinging between the rings. To the left side, back top of the key. This time popping out, it's Lambert. Down low to Stauber on the baseline. Coming all the way across now is Bastille from the weak side. 3-point ball, nothing but air. Cardinals once again, Dan Schrum has the board. Cardinals with a 20-17 lead here. That is your KFC score with 5:15 to go in the first half of action. Regional semifinal action in the WIAA tournament getting underway this evening. Drew Diener, left side, Coffin corner. Left them open, pulls up good. Drew Diener with 11 points in this basketball game with 4:53 to go. And of course, steal by Jacob, wrap around again. Finally pulls up, we're good. Jaco doing it all there, gets the steal at the top of the key, opposite end, and right here, they want to talk it over. As Tom Desatel takes time in the first half of action, the Cardinals lead it. Of Sheboygan North, Tom Desatel takes a timeout there as he feels it slipping ever so slightly. The Cardinals with their biggest lead of 7.
I must say I never did like this place. I still don't. Cracker box for a gym.
It really is very confined. Lead in by Reichert is no good, but they're going to call a foul against the Cardinals.
I remember in high school getting a police escort out of town after a ball game. I mean, the team bus.
Danny Schrum gets the foul for Fond du Lac for Schrum, number 1. Third personal foul to the free throw line will go Reichert to shoot a pair. First is net.
4th team foul there on the Cardinals, by the way.
Reichert's second, also good. Winner of this game will travel across town and Saturday afternoon play at Sheboygan South. Sheboygan South, the better of the two for the first time in a long time of the two Sheboygan teams. They matter of fact, knock off these very North Golden Raiders twice on the season. Rolls inside, underlays. Strong rebound by Lauber. Here they come on a run again. Fuller kicks it outside, back of the rim. Casey Jaco bumping and banging, fighting for the rebound, comes away with it. Gives it to Corey Higgins in the backcourt. Cardinals reset the offense. Corey directing traffic from the top of the key. Works it to his right. As popping out there was Rose. Diener, top of the key. Works inside the free throw line. Gets his own rebound. Goes up a second time. Off the rim. Still fighting for it. And it's going to go back to the Golden Raiders. Cardinals got a couple looks at it, but it's a pretty good defense, quite frankly, by the Golden Raiders right there.
I'm a little surprised, Mike, at the number of trays that North has taken thus far in the ball game. They're 1 for 9 on 3 balls.
Stauber with the left hand inside is way short, and Danny Schrum comes with the Cardinals on the push. 2-on-1. Rose, baby's hook inside. Casey Jaco, another time doing a great job of pushing the ball himself.
Hey, Sheboygan North, if you want to run, we can run with the best of them.
Oh, no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Cardinals, Mike Koenig's up off the Pines, ready to check in, but Dick Diener says, let's wait for the Knicks whistle. Not quite yet. 3:03 to go in the first half. Now he's up and ready to come in and
changed his mind.
Yep, and Corey Higgins will get the breather. What a tandem those two guys make at that point guard spot. As good a point guard position as anybody, I think, probably at least in the Valley. You put those two together, they do a whale of a job running this offense. Inbounding the ball, the Raiders finally get it in with Kane. Matt Kane also checked back in.
2:55 here in the half.
Cardinals lead at 26-19, your KFC score. Left side, Coffin corner, Lambert's 3-ball is short. Off the hands of Sellinger, out of bounds, back to Fond du Lac. So we mentioned the pregame, North outmanned size-wise, but they're doing a good job at some pretty good leapers on this basketball team.
Yeah, they can get up.
Here's Casey Jaco working the baseline, kicks it back out to Schrum. Down low, Rose pulls up from 14, no good. Ooh, long rebound for Fuller, almost came down out of bounds with that ball. Look at him push. Ben Fuller, very quick down the court. Cardinals finally cut him off as a Fuller and Kane working the 2-man game, right side sidewalk. Popping out top the key, it's Lambert. Ball high, handling the ball, working to the left. Looking for Sellinger down low, gets it to him. Rose doing a good job defensively, finally has to go back out to Lambert. Working back to the top of the key to Kane, left side. It's again at Sellinger to Lambert, 3 well short. However, it's run down by Jake Reichert. Inside post up, shot is good by Lambert. Well, North worked very hard on that possession. It took them about 3 shots, but they got it to go.
Well, they broke a string of 7 misses in a row.
And draw back to within 5, and I think they're official timeout here for one reason or another.
No, they're going to give the ball back to North.
Okay. Well, it must be a violation that I didn't see. Again, we're working off floor level here.
No, I'm sorry. They are giving it back to Final Act.
Because I thought they were just yo-yoing the dribble up there. Actually, I think that the Cardinals felt the ball was wet, and they asked them to dry the ball. I think that's what it was about. At any rate, the Cardinals once again, Drew Diener working to the left side, pulls up at the baseline, no good. A whistle, and a foul down low on the baseline by Jake Reichert. Reichert will get his second personal. 6-team foul for the hometown North Golden Raiders. So, to the charity stripe will go Drew Diener.
This dealer, Jim Mike, is right on top of the pool. And I think you wind up getting an awful lot of humidity in here from the North Eye swimming pool.
You have the feeling of pool area, you know, how it's very humid.
Right.
Diener's first was good. He'll get one more, and that's pure. Drew Diener working on a streak here. What was he the other night? You 13 or 15 out of 15?
15 out of 15.
So now that'll be 17 straight free throws in the last 2 games for Diener.
Oh, don't whammy him now.
He's in a groove. Cardinals by 7 once again.
Wait till he misses and then tell us again.
Working right side, Lambert trying to push, blocking foul.
Oh, a block down there on
Koenigs.
Mike Koenigs, yep.
Koenigs with number 2 for Fond du Lac.
And he's going to come out.
Corey
Higgins will come back in.
Dick Diener doing a lot of rotating between that point guard spot, keeping him fresh. That's a physical spot tonight, a very tough spot with the pressure that they're putting on. Those point guards work very hard.
I cannot believe the number of threes that this North team has taken.
And they keep going. And
that's 6 out of 9 shots in the quarter have been 3 balls.
And several of them have not even touched rim. That one just grazed the rim.
Yep.
Cardinals lead it by 7, 28-21, with 42 seconds to go in the first half of action. Schrum, 3-ball, no good. There's Andy Moline with the rebound. Kicks it inside. Casey Jaco penetrates off the rim, no. And no, check that. It was Kotzer on the rebound, on the push. Here they come. And a foul. Ooh. Lambert going hard to the basket and fouled by Moline as Lambert goes down very hard. Moline going up for the block, and Lambert tried to go underneath him and got hammered pretty good. But he's up and okay. So Lambert will go to the free throw line, shoot a pair. Lambert with 7 points in the first quarter, but 2 here so far in the second. 26 seconds to go in the first half of action. Lambert's first is on the way, gets the roll to go. And it's Andy Rose in for Andy Moline. Moline had that foul, but that was only his first. So the second free throw for Lambert is also good. Closing the gap to 5 points. Cardinals lead it 28-23, 20 seconds to go in the half. The Cardinals undoubtedly will look for 1 here. Andy Rose working it high, circuit through the rings to Higgins, right side to Schrum, back to Diener, now inside of 8, 7. They got Diener doubled up. Here we go, 3-ball for Higgins, good! And we've come to the end of the first quarter of action. Corey Higgins.
First half.
First half of action. Corey Higgins buries the 3 at the buzzer. Our KFC halftime score, Fond du Lac 31, Sheboygan North 23. Dave and I will be right back with all the halftime stats for this on your Cardinal Battley. The Fond du Lac Cardinals were 13 for 25, 52% in the first half. The Golden Raiders 8 for 26, 31%. Cardinals 3 out of 4 from the free throw line for 75%. The Raiders shot 8%. They were 6 out of 7 from charity stripe. The Fond du Lac Cardinals just taking just a tad bit on the rebound column. 11 rebounds for Sheboygan North and 10 for Fond du Lac. Cardinals doing a good job of taking care of the basketball in this game, and again, working off of some pressure, have committed only 3 turnovers as compared to 5 for the Golden Raiders. Taking a look here at the scoring leaders here for the first half of action. Fond du Lac has Diener leading the way with 13 points, 6 points for Jaco, 5 for Schrum. For the Fond du Lac Cardinals, Lambert leading the way with 11. Other than that, Reichert with 4 and Fuller with 4. And Cardinals should have a good emotional boost as they went into the locker room with Higgins hitting that 3 ball right at the buzzer. They tried to get Diener the ball for the final shot of the half. He was doubled up, but Diener doing a good job of realizing the double team. Found the open man, swing it to the wing on the left side, and there it was, Corey Higgins wide open, buries it at the ball, a 3-pointer to give the Cardinals their current 31-23 lead. As we mentioned, the winner of this game moves on to play Sheboygan at their field house on Saturday afternoon. So it's assuming the Cardinals will win this game, it's a trip right back to Sheboygan's south side of town come Saturday. We remind you once again that we will also have hockey coming your way on Saturday. Check that on Thursday night as the Fond du Lac Cardinals, of course, heading into the state hockey tournament. 8 p.m. face-off down in the Dane County Coliseum. We'll have that game for you later on that evening. We'll give you the time on that in the second half. Time out, or I should say it's halftime here at the field house. Fond du Lac leads it 31-23. Dave and I will be right back for the second half tip-off right after this on your Fond du Lac.
Up with 2:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Fond du Lac leading it at 41-37.
And we'll get it from this point. Again, we apologize, a little technical problem there. Fond du Lac, as you mentioned, Dave, leading at 41-37 with 2:12 now to go in the third quarter of action. In the quarter, I can tell you quickly, Drew Diener has a 3-ball, and Schrum also with 3 points here in the quarter. And they have been led by Lambert with 4 and Stauber with 4.
And the Cardinals, meanwhile, have gotten themselves into some minor foul trouble. Andy Moline now with 3, Dan Schrum with 3.
And now Andy Rose gets a foul over the back following the miss. For Rose, that will be his second personal foul. With 2:04 to go here in the third quarter of action. Bonus situation, both teams picking up a lot of fouls here early in the quarter. 18 fouls each way with 2:04 to go in the third quarter of action. So free throws could obviously be a big factor in this basketball game, as Kautzer now will go to the free throw line and shoot a 1+1. It's no good. Tip once, no good, and it's the Jekyll away with the rebound. Casey's going to leave it off the backboard for Corey Higgins. Bump, bang, and a foul against Fuller. Well, we said, Dave, in the first half, these officials that we've seen quite often didn't call as close as they normally do. They've changed their tune here in the second half.
Yes, they have.
And that's hard for players to adjust. You know, to me, they've called 2 different games. First half, they let them play a little bit. In the second half, they've been calling it very, very tight. The foul is to Fuller. It was his second personal foul. And Corey Higgins to the free throw line will shoot a 1+1. He's 1 for 2 there in the basketball game. He gets the first, and we'll get one more. 1:56 in the third. KFC scorer reads Fond du Lac 42, Sheboygan North 37. Give Fond du Lac one more. And it's Bastill working at swings it between the rings. Top of the key once again, it's Lambert. Works it to the left side, down low to Sellinger. Back still, 3-ball, no. Long rebound, but Drew Diener able to bring it in. Needs some help in the backcourt. Right there is Corey Higgins. Higgins working it to the left, nice reverse dribble. Jekyll, right side, pulls up inside the free throw line, elevates, gets the roll, good. Casey Jekyll, nice job of getting up and soft touch. Cardinals back by 8 once again. I believe that may have been their biggest lead in the basketball game.
That equals the biggest lead.
Oh, inside, Fink got away with Coulter got away with a travel, but overlays at any rate, no harm, no damage. Just over a minute to go in the quarter. Fond du Lac with a 45-37 lead. Jaco working and hooked. Sellinger will get a reach-in foul. For Zach Sellinger. It should be his, I have for a pair. And it's the 10th team foul, so we're going to be shooting double bonus from here on out.
We're not even in the fourth quarter yet.
Yep. This now is a little bit more typical of these guys.
Yes.
Casey Jekyll to shoot a pair.
I figure one of these guys is the Lions Club member that shoots, runs the free throw shooting contest or whatever.
Jekyll misses the front end. He's 0 for 2 now in the basketball game from the free throw line. Second one, never even drew rim, just got a piece of net.
Missed them both badly.
That's very unlike Casey Jekyll.
Well, Casey's thinking about it, I think.
Andy Rose is going to come in and give him a breather, and that's probably a good move by Dick Diener, just to get him out so he doesn't have the pressure of another shot real quickly. Let him settle down a little bit. Cardinals by 8 with just under a minute to go in the first half of action. 3-ball, well short by Lambert. That one may have been partially blocked by Rose. Higgins works it across the half-court line, the shrub to the right side. Cardinals, I think, are going to look for one here with 38 seconds to go. Popping out high was Diener, back to Rose. Rose swings it between the rings to Andy Moline, left side. Reversing, looking for help, and it's Corey Higgins once again with 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Higgins works it right. Popping out, there's Dan Schrum. Looking baseline, no, comes back between the rings to...
12 seconds.
Now it's Drew Diener. Clock rolls to 7. Drew Diener from three-point range, good! Drew with his third 3 to 1, and we've come to the end of the third quarter of action here from the Sheboygan North Fieldhouse. It's Fond du Lac 48, Sheboygan. We just lost the feed early there in the third quarter, but we're back now, and we'll have the remainder guaranteed for you. Drew Diener with the ball. Cardinals with their biggest lead of the basketball game now with that 3-ball to close out the quarter. Teams exchanging it, and now we're going to have a jump ball called as Sellinger jumps in top of the pile. Drew Diener complaining a little bit. He was kind of mugged, and he certainly was, as Sellinger got more of Diener's head than he did the basketball.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, after that stretch there in which you saw Sheboygan North come back at one point to within 2 points, they really fell apart again. They finished up shooting only 4 for 14, 29% in the quarter. Cards, in the meantime, are 4 out of 7 for 57%. Fond du Lac 8 rebounds, 6 for North. 2 turnovers for the Cards, 3 for Sheboygan North.
And in the quarter, Drew Diener with a pair of threes is now up to 19 points in the basketball game, leading the way for the Cardinals. As the Golden Raiders do inbound the ball, as they work it to the left side, now swing it between the rings, top of the key, and that's Bastille. Bastille with the ball. Penetrating inside is Lambert, good.
And a foul's going to be on Casey Jekyll.
Lambert getting the seam in the defense, able to go right down Main Street. By the time Jekyll comes over to try to challenge him, he gets the foul. Lambert gets the bucket, plus a free throw. For Casey, only his first personal foul, however. So Lambert will try to finish off the 3-point play. And he does. And it draws the Golden Raiders back to within 8. Your KFC score, Fond du Lac 48, Sheboygan North 40, with 7:16 to go in the quarter. In the game, actually. And a reach-in foul.
Yep.
Zach Sellinger on the reach-in. I have Sellinger for 3.
And that's what the official scores have him for as well.
Coming in for the
Matt Kane back into the game.
Yep.
And Sillinger will come out.
And Corey Higgins to the free throw line to shoot a pair. He is 3 of 4 there thus far. First is good. You'll get one more. Fond du Lac Mosaic Tile Company, ceramic and quarry tile, slate, and marble. All installed by our professional craftsmen since 1948. Fond du Lac Mosaic Tile Company at 922-2910. And Higgins with a pair. Fond du Lac back by 10, 50-40.
Again, equals their biggest lead of the game.
They had 11 at one time.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay.
Just 7 minutes left in this contest. And hopefully a return to Sheboygan for the Fond du Lac Cardinals on Saturday afternoon.
Well, we really don't want to come back here. We have to.
Well, it's better than the alternative.
I realize that.
And Lambert down Main Street again, able to pick up a 2. Full court press continues to be applied. Drew Diener handling the ball. Ball bang free for Jekyll with it. Gets Schrum. He goes backdoor. Good. Danny Schrum. And on the inbounds pass, Stover steps on the line for a turnover. Cardinals will get the ball right back. A chance to go up by 14 or 15. That would be their biggest lead of this basketball game. And I don't hear the student section with their chant right now.
No.
As the Cardinals inbound the ball, and Higgins has it. Right side, working towards the middle. Now back to Drew Diener, popping the key. Diener resetting the offense. Wants Jekyll to come high. He does, and he gives it to him. Jekyll, the Cardinals looking to spread the floor a little bit as Rose comes high also. They find Higgins, right side, free throw line extended, right side sidewalk. Works inside. Schrum, baseline, goes up. Good!
Tough move, got the baseline, Danny Schrum.
And the Cardinals now with their biggest lead in this basketball game by 12, 54-42. Shot just thrown towards the basket by Lambert, but he drew the foul from Rose. So give Andy Rose a personal foul, his 4th.
I have often Sheboygan. They play the 2 Sheboygan North, Sheboygan South basketball games are played over at the Armory, which seats literally about 3 or 4 times as much as either South or North seat. And you really have to wonder why, if the WIA insists that the region will be played over here, why they're not in the Armory.
South has a field house in this one.
Not by much.
Well, at least a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right, but not by much.
Lambert got the first, and second is off the front of the rim. Dan Schrum guards the boards and hauls down the rebound. And look out for the double out. Needs some help in the backcourt. Higgins all hands up himself. Corey going ball bang free, and he gets his own loose ball back and gives it finally to Dan Schrum. You can see right now North really stepping up the pressure. They feel it's now a do or die. They need some turnovers. They got one right here. Schrum gets it, and he's fouled. They knocked the ball away from Higgins, but it goes right to Dan Schrum, and Brian Lambert is going to get the foul. Lambert with his 3rd personal foul.
And with timeout.
Timeout in the court. 5:25 to go in the ball game. The card here at the North Fieldhouse. You get a look at the scoreboard right there, showing the guest Fond du Lac Cardinals leading it by 11, 54-43. Dan Schrum goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 times. He got the first. He'll get one more. Cardinals by 12. Second is, go ahead, Dave.
Winner gets Sheboygan South.
Ben Fuller, foul on Higgins. Corey Higgins says, what?
Well,
He wasn't even, he doesn't think he was even in the neighborhood.
he probably looked at him cross-eyed or something. And Dick Diener's irate. I don't know if it's about the call or.
Well, to the free throw line goes Fuller. He is 1 for 3 thus far. He's going to shoot 2 times here. He misses. Well, 1 for 4 for Fuller. The second goes. Fuller now 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. The Cardinals by 11 once again. 5:20 to go in the game tonight here from Sheboygan. Higgins goes diagonally to Schrum and right to Koenigs. Cardinals now with both point guards in the basketball game. A little more ball handling. Koenigs and Higgins. To go along with Diener, Schrum, and Jekyll. Higgins on the lob pass. He's got Jekyll. Foul good! Casey Jekyll gets it. He'll get one more also.
Cardinals have only taken 3 shots here in the quarter. They did all 3.
Matt Kane got the foul. Kane's first.
How could there be a player on the court that only has 1?
He just came off the bench. So Casey Jekyll looking to complete the 3. It's off the front of the rim.
Well, Casey's struggling from the free throw line here tonight.
Right, 0 for 4 as a matter of fact for Jekyll. Lambert with ball bank 3.
Right there at the steal and it goes it back.
Yep, you get it right back, and here come the Golden Raiders. Bastille. 3 is no. Jekyll gets the rebound and gives it to Mike Koenigs. Koenigs waits for the defense to go on by. Going to work it up slowly across half court. Drew Diener pops out. Diener working it to the left side. Pulls up from 14. Good.
4 for 4 here in the quarter for the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Cardinals right now starting to turn it into a rout by 15. And the student section in awe as they, before the game and throughout the game, have chanted overrated to the Fond du Lac Cardinals. And I think the Cardinals changing their tune a tad bit here. The air ball goes back to Fond du Lac with 4:03 to go, owning a 15-point lead. It was Schrum.
And Schrum slipped.
Yep. Yeah, again, that's the moisture, Dave, from the humidity inside here. Anytime you see something like that, I just get a little cringe because you can blow a knee so easily with that. And they're going to wipe up the floor right now a little bit on that spot. So it'll give me a chance to tell you that for custom fabrication of structural or ornamental steel, it is Manowski Welding Corporation. And see Manowski for your fire protection needs from industrial to the homeowner. Manowski Welding is at 200 North Main. So the moisture hopefully up off the court, and here come the Golden Raiders as they work to Lambert. He works towards, he's going to back out for a 3. It's good. Lambert gets the 3. Cardinals inbound to Drew Diener. Having a little trouble in the backcourt, takes a timeout. Drew got himself in a little bit of trouble and wisely uses the timeout. It's their 3rd of the game with 3:35 to go in tonight's game. The Cardinals lead it 59 here at the Golden Raider Fieldhouse. 3:35 to go. You look there at head coach Dick Diener of the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Probably a little more comfortable than he was maybe 40 minutes ago in this game. As the Cardinals now with their biggest lead. Check that. A foul is going to go against Sellinger.
And Sellinger almost got tackled by the official.
On the block.
Who slipped as well when he went down to make that call.
Sellinger with his 4th personal foul. Cardinals in the position now where they just need to take care of the ball and shoot some free throws. well in control of this basketball game. Up off the Pines is Jake Reichert. He's going to check back in for Tom Desatel. This is a...
Well, lest the North Raiders get hot at the three-point line, which they just have not shown any signs of warming up there yet tonight.
This has been, Dave, as quiet as I have seen Coach Desatel in quite some time on that bench. He's usually rather animated. Schrum got the first. He'll get one more. Up to Jekyll and a rebound, no good. Stauber away with the rebound. Here they come on a run, look for the threes. They go flying now, as if they hadn't all game. But they have got to start throwing the threes. Here's one from Bastille. No. Kinnick with the rebound. Leaves it in the backcourt for Diener to Higgins left side. Working on transition to Schrum, to Kinnick. And they want to slow it up. Good decisions there on the part of Schrum and Kinnick to reset, work some clock. That's your ally at this point. As they go right to Casey Jekyll and back to Drew Diener. Look out, Diener mugged at half court. Oh, he just got in the ball game.
Yep.
Foul here will go against Bastille. His second personal foul. 2:57 to go. Once again, on Thursday evening, we'll have high school hockey direct from the Dane County Coliseum as the Fond du Lac Cardinals will play River Falls. A surprise there as River Falls upsets the Hudson team there on Saturday. Diener missed the front end.
Have that one for you at about midnight.
Got midnight right here. You're right, Dave. Diener did miss the next one after I had said that.
Yes.
Well, that was way back in the second quarter I said it. That was forgotten by then.
Well, he hit 17 in a row over 2 games, though.
Nothing wrong with that. Cardinals by 14 with 2:45 to go. And running one-hander inside by Stauber is good. Cardinals have it poked away of Diener. Ball underneath. This is going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow should go to Fond du Lac, I think.
Absolutely right.
Dick Diener not real happy with his squads right there about allowing that change of possession arrow to occur.
Well, and I think not happy about Drew because Drew dribbled right into a double team.
KFC score, Fond du Lac 61, Sheboygan North 49 with 2:34 left. Drew Diener on the lob pass. He's going to work it back up court. Here's the double team. Got to get it to Higgins, and he does. Out low to Schrum. He loses the handle out of bounds. The key is when that double team comes to acknowledge it, and as it gets there, find that open man and get rid of it. Golden Raiders 3-ball by Lambert's good. Lambert's had a nice basketball game here. Well over 20 points for Lambert. Cardinals, Andy Rose back in, handles the ball. And Higgins fouled by Bastille. Corey Higgins will go to the free throw line and shoot 2 times. Corey thus far in this basketball game, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. Ben Fuller up off the Pines for North will check in, and Matt Duquesne takes an exit. Right there you see Ben Fuller, number 3. The Higmeister to shoot a pair.
With just under 2 minutes remaining. Again on Saturday, that is a 1:30 game on Saturday afternoon at Sheboygan South.
Uh, 4:30?
Probably 4:30. Probably the earlier the better because I would
assume I'm going to hit the road again.
You'd be hitting the road right away.
A pair of them there for Higgins. Running one-hander inside is good by Lambert. Lambert doing his best to keep North in this basketball game, but it's going to be too little too late, I've got to believe.
Well, I tell you, I've got us for only 5 shots here in the fourth quarter, of which we hit 4 of them.
Long pass down low, and a violation. Well, you know, they're back, Dave, within 9 again. Fond du Lac throwing the lob pass down there, and I don't think that they really needed to do that. They don't need to go for the basket that quickly. They need to just work some clock right there.
Well, if he was going to run, I don't know what Drew was doing there. I think he thought he had Andy Rose breaking in there, Mike, and not Dan Schrum. I don't think Dan Strum's going to go in with a lob to slam it. Andy Rose, yeah.
They're trying desperately to get Lambert open. He's had the hot hand, but the Cardinals doing a good job on him, not giving him a look. 3 balls off the front of the glass, actually, and a foul by Sellinger. Poor Sellinger, I have him 5th. If I'm correct, he has called it an evening. Sellinger, a junior, will be back. Matter of fact, only 2 seniors on his entire squad, and it is his 5th. So Tom Desatel will use his allotted 45 seconds here. As I mentioned, only a pair of seniors on this squad for the Golden Raiders. Ben Fuller, a senior, and Lambert, a senior. They will miss Lambert, no doubt about that, as he is a fine high school basketball player.
Sheboygan North has fired up 24 3-pointers here in this ball game and has hit on only 5 of them, about 21%.
Well, when you live and die, I'd say that's probably the die part, huh? Dan Schrum will go to the free throw line. Shoot 2 times. He is 3 for 6, making 4 for 7. Well, each time he's been there, he's gone 1 for 2 thus far. Let's see if we can break that with a pair. And he does. Cardinals once again back by 11 now, a comfortable 11. Coast-to-coast shot is overlaid by Fuller. Cardinals away, and a foul in the backcourt by Bastille.
Well, Fond du Lac has spent the bulk of this fourth quarter at the free throw line, where really they've shot pretty well.
Cardinals with only 3 field goals here in the fourth quarter.
No, I got them for 4, Mike. Or am I wrong on that? I got us 4 out of 5.
One of us is. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Corey Higgins to the free throw line. Got the first.
But it's been really, Mike, this is the second half, quite frankly, from about the 4-minute mark of the third quarter on out has really been a kind of a dull basketball game because the officiating has put it all to the free throw line.
3-pointer rims by Lambert is no good, and another foul. Lambert will pick up the foul. Corey Higgins, Dave, at the free throw line, 9 for 10 in this basketball game. Lambert picks up his 4th personal foul. Well, we said that this game would be won or lost the way they were calling it in the second half, the start of the fourth quarter at the free throw line.
And that's exactly what has happened.
Yep. Fond du Lac has been there all night long, or in the second half especially. Only shot 4 free throws in the first half, the Cardinals, and a ton of them here in the second half. Schrum misses the front end. He'll get 1 more, but only 50 seconds remain, and the Cardinals well on their way to the regional championship game at Crosstown Sheboygan South on Saturday.
And again, that's a 1:30 game. I'm sure the tickets will be available in advance at the school. Sheboygan South, of course, comes in as the 8th-ranked team in the state.
That should be
Fond du Lac number 7.
That should be a good basketball game, as they have only 3 losses on the year. The Cardinals will have but 2. Foul is going to go against Drew Diener. Drew with only his 2nd personal foul, just 32 seconds left. I suggest that game for Saturday, you get your tickets early because that game is going to be a great basketball game, and undoubtedly that will sell out early. Well, to the free throw line will go Reichert to shoot 2 times. He is 2 for 3 in tonight's game. Got the front end of it, get one more. Jake Reichert, a junior, he'll be back for the North Golden Raiders. Misses the second half, Rose with the rebound. Corey Higgins in the backcourt, look, he's doubled up and fouled. Well, it could be either of 2 they're going to get here.
Well, why at this point in time?
Right, it's all academic here.
You know, it would be a totally different story if they were hitting 3-pointers, Mike.
Well,
but they are not.
If they were hitting 3-pointers, it would still be too little, too late.
Right. Well,
down by 13 with only 25 seconds to go. It's
if they were hitting 3-pointers and we were missing free throws.
If we're missing free throws.
So we're not.
Higgins missed the front end of that one. Gets a second.
70-55, your KFC score with 22 seconds to go. And Sheboygan North season will come to an end here.
Kane on the penetration, gets it to go with the left hand. His 4th point of the basketball game. Higgins going to use a few moments to inbound the pass, keep that clock running. Schrum, a hold along the far side against Kane. This is what they call prolonging the agony. If you're Sheboygan North.
I would say, and Desatel has done it himself here, Mike. Why does he continue to throw the press on? To me, it's foolish.
There you see the damage. There's only 7 seconds left. Schrum got the first, and Dick Dieter wants a timeout here. I think he wants to put some people in the ball game.
I think he's going to make Tom Desatel kind of pay for hanging that press out there.
So a timeout in the court, only 7 seconds left in the
97 WFPL with Tom Yolo and Greg Stenson, and Thursday night it'll be George Bauman as they will be down to cover the Fond du Lac Cardinal hockey team against River Falls, 7:40 pregame, 8 o'clock play-by-play. Then on, were we talking with them about that?
No, I didn't. I would assume they would either have the Fond du Lac girls or the hockey. If the Fond du Lac hockey team wins,
that's right. If the Fond du Lac hockey team is still involved, of course, they will stay with them. Also, it's obviously Saturday afternoon now. They will be back here in Sheboygan to cover the basketball game between Fond du Lac and Sheboygan South.
Schrum got the second free throw to go, and we're going down to 5 at 4. 3-point ball is good by Fuller, and we've come to the end of the basketball game. And the Fond du Lac Cardinals move on to the sectional the regional championship game on Saturday afternoon at Sheboygan South. Again, a 1:30 tip-off. We'll have that game for you at 4:30 here on Marcus Cable. Once again, our final score here: 2. The Sheboygan Golden Raiders 60. Dave and I will be right back for a quick wrap-up right after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report.